Okay, we are back with Jan Spiller. Jan, you give great advice. I got to tell you, I just love the past life advice.
You like that, huh?
I love that.
I can tell you're getting hungry. What's my past life like?
I think I was a king in my past life.
Well, no, that you do have that lineage.
I do, really?
Yeah.
My father always said there was a king in my lineage because he studied that all the time, you know?
Oh,
I
interesting.
always thought he was like nuts. I always tell my sister, if I ever get like him, shoot me. Anyway, we have Marie on the line.
You know, it's very interesting that Rudy, our engineer here, just mentioned something about these days, really being into work and not so much into relationships. And I think that's happening with a lot of people right now. Saturn has been in Virgo for everyone for the last almost 3 years, 2.5, 3 years. And I think everyone has gotten more involved with what work is important to them and with the satisfaction and joy of work, and gotten rid of, either through the pressure of the job market or through their own volition, of jobs and tasks that maybe they weren't really enjoying and having fun with, and have really begun to appreciate at a deeper level the value of work, of what we do with our day, our time, and our schedule, and really seen the value of that and become happy with that as something in its own right.
Well, it's amazing. I think work it's changed quite a bit in the last 5 years or so because people are more independent, and a lot of people have their own businesses.
Yes.
And have kind of, big corporations, they've laid lots of people off, and people have to figure out how to make money. And it's actually better now than ever. Harder to figure out, but once you figure it out, you're independent.
Yeah, and the beautiful thing is you can, and I'm writing reports right now how people can find the right job for them. I can tell in really quickly by looking at individual charts. And again, people are welcome to call in at 212-787-STAR. So I can do that, but to have this knowledge out to the general public, because I'm only here 2 hours a week, right?
What we need to expand that. We need a full week for you, 5 days.
Oh,
we need
well,
5
we could, yeah.
There's so many people who are trying to get in touch with you, and it's very difficult.
Well,
It's just
we can
amazing.
expand if we get more people listening. So tell your friends about the show.
Oh, I will.
And we'll expand. but the idea is Saturn is leaving Virgo, is leaving the heavy emphasis that we've all experienced with work very soon. In fact, I'm going to give you the exact date because the whole emphasis is going to shift. We're all kind of very satisfied with our work, more so than usual, or work has been an issue. But beginning the 22nd of July of this year, we're all going into a 2.5-year cycle of Saturn being in the sign of Libra, which is marriage and relationships. So at that point, the focus is going to change, and we'll start learning about what hasn't worked in relationships, what we want in a relationship, and we'll start to find more pleasure in our one-to-one connections with other people. That will become
good.
the
That's
emphasis.
a good thing.
So it's neat that these planets keep moving, and what we're learning keeps changing. It keeps life very interesting.
Yeah, it's amazing. And I feel every couple of years I feel differently. I can't even believe it. You know, what I used to do, and I'm just going to make this brief, is videotape every birthday I ever had. Because I was born at 5 a.m., so at 5 a.m. I would get up at 4:45 and be on a videotape, just myself, of course, talking about my year. And when I look at 10 years ago,
How interesting.
I don't even recognize myself. I'm thinking, I can't believe that's me. That I used to think that. I mean, I don't feel like I changed, but I did.
Isn't that beautiful, Frank?
It's unbelievable.
It's so beautiful that we allow life to affect us and to change and grow accordingly.
It's amazing.
You know, I love it. I mean, life without change would be boring. You know, it's a beautiful thing to be willing to change and grow and see the next opportunity.
Unless it was a perfect windsurfing day every day, then it wouldn't be boring.
That's right. You're an athlete at heart.
Okay, we have Marie waiting for you.
Good. All righty. How are you tonight, Marie?
I'm fine, thank you, Jan.
Well, good.
I'm curious to know what you see in my chart.
Have you called about anything in specific or just generally or what?
Yes, I guess what you will present to me might spark, but yes, in my love life and also in my work and financial life.
Okay, well, your financial life is about to get a lot better. I mean, like hugely better. In fact, I can give you the date of this. Are you working right now?
I work for myself, yes.
You do. Okay. Uh, is it some kind of creative work that you're doing?
Yes, I'm an art dealer.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, great. Well, we can expect your money to pick up. And I'm going to tell you when that's going to start. So I would start kind of focusing on that area. Of course, I don't know. I'm going to just share a couple things with you. I don't know if you're going to be able to do that because you're going to feel too adventurous. um, okay, so this strong money period actually begins again. We have March 2011. It begins for you March 16th, 2011. So wherever you are now, right now, you're probably changing. You're getting more practical with your life in terms of money. I would say that from your birthday of November of last year till now until this year, it's been a kind of a boring year in a way, in the sense that you've had to really look at the foundation of where you're coming from in every area, especially financially, and start to kind of put things together on your own the hard way, getting your foundation straight. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
And so you said that my financial life will start to improve March 16th, 2011?
Yeah, you're going to make more money than maybe you ever have.
Oh,
So
great.
yeah, between now and then, I would go ahead and develop my leadership skills. I would take charge of really getting, if I were you, of getting my foundation straight. Get everything taken care of. Throw out stuff. Get your money straight. Get everything well organized. Because when you hit your birthday, and when you hit this, well, first of all, when you hit your birthday, you're going to feel like playing again. Right now, you've been kind of in drudgery since your birthday last year. Oh, that's kind of a judgment, but do you know what I mean by that?
No, exactly, no.
Well, having to take care, well, to me it's drudgery. Maybe it isn't to you, but having to take care of details, making your foundation firm, all of these things. Have you felt a little bit like you've had to pay attention to too much materialism since your birthday?
Um, I suppose so. It's been a really traumatic time for me, so it's been disruptive on many levels.
Okay, so mention one thing and let's see if I can supply some information that would help. In what area has it been disruptive that you'd like more insight on?
My home base.
Okay. Okay. So what's been happening with your home base?
Well, I've had to move quite a few times because I've been renting. I did own my home, but unfortunately I lost it because of a deadbeat tenant and being sued by my co-op.
Mm.
And so I really had a very hard time. And then after 9/11, because the New York State Department of Taxation and Finance was in the World Trade Center, they had the right to re-audit me for 7 years. And they came up with some astronomical amount of money that I owed them, which was more than $2 million,
Wow.
which really isn't true at all, but they were very arrogant, and I'm a paperwork freak, but they refused to look at all the papers. So I had to
Okay.
hire an attorney and an accountant to
Okay.
negotiate with them. So all of this has kind of snowballed, and I had to move out of my home, and I have been renting since then.
Okay, I
So
think
it's
I
been
think
difficult.
yeah, I think I see what's going on here.